play really well, and they had good results since, but it's always like we see with Cloud9 right now, they are facing adversity at the moment, so it's always how do you overcome that?
It's going to be the next 2 days for me, so
yes, Immortal is doing well right now. It was best of one in the group.
Champions in the building, boys.
Going, they certainly do, and the analysts were just telling us actually this might be the best map pool currently for G2 if they have to try and defeat SK, and that's exactly what they're gunning for here. SK going to be starting on the CT side, G2 on the terrorist side. So once again, welcome ladies and gentlemen here. We are at the Oracle Arena, and it's going to be one hell of a beginning already. Look at SK pushing up into the lobby with 3 players looking for it here. Fur picking up the first kill. Cold Zero trying to see if he can maybe wrap around. It's going to be RPK with the refrag, but they don't realize they're getting flanked right here. Shots is out of the round, and now it's a 3-on-4 hiding in the corner. Scream trying to fight his way out. It's going to be 1 headshot. They need to defuse that bomb here. It's 2-on-3, and they're both grouping up. It's all on Scream. He gets 1. FNX will take him out, and there's plenty of time for the defuse.
Oh, it's so tough for Scream, and that really highlights sometimes, you know, it's the luck of a draw. He doesn't realize that he's exposed to the window behind him. His position is just out of it, and FNX is able to get the headshot through. Tough breaks to G2, because a T-start, you start at T-side on nuke, it's a notoriously CT-sided map. It's a tough scenario there for FNX, a moment's indecision ends up costing him 3, messes up his smoke, but shouldn't be that big of an issue. Cold Zero has been spotted, already taking damage to the vent, and Smith will eventually find the headshot on him. 2-man advantage now for G2. Smoke is there so they can get the bomb plant for free. And right now, SK Gaming, they should be thinking about saving, not actually just trying to retake this site.
You're exactly right, unless they get some very quick kills in here. Taco's actually stuck on the bomb site. There'll be no saving for him. He's going to tap the bomb once. There's a lot of noise around him, and he does have a kit, but that smoke is gone, and that's going to spell the end of him. It's now fallen.
Oh no!
Coming in. Smith's undoing what he just did when he gets Cold Zero. Now it's
he's in the vent.
Smith's hiding in the vent here, falling to the
that could have been close.
He killed the round for 6, two of them were great, but those were high impact kills, so should give him some credit anyway here. That ties up the scoreline. And I mean, the first kill that Smith's got when he got to the lobby and see if anyone is there, because that will give you the other part of the information. If you see someone there, you have a very good understanding of what's coming up next. So you gotta have some information, either out in the yard or down in lobby. You need to know what's going on the other side. And the SK for a couple of rounds haven't really been doing that, but they have been winning the rounds anyway. So we'll see if they're gonna do it again here. Cold Zero, very defensive again, trying to get the shots through. A little bit going into the screen, but still all 5 members this time, not even with shots behind, they're all gonna make it down.
I mean, this is just brute force coming in from G2. There's no solitude here. Put the smoke wall down and then go as 5 towards that B ramp. Taco might be spotting this movement. Yeah, he's spotted the movement now. Instant death there for Body, waiting for him. Taco not gonna miss the shot. RBK, however, will be there to trade. Effective push coming in from G2 so far, but they've had trouble cracking onto the B site in the past couple of rounds. So will they be able to take advantage of this here?
Well, we're about to find out. That's a great Molotov, and the smoke's on the other side. More Molotovs even raining in. That might have been a bit excessive, but now they need to get the bomb pump before those evaporate. Get in there, get the smoke up, and you can see the hesitation here on the French side. That can't happen. They need to commit, and because they don't, Molotovs are gone. Cold Zero picks up a kill there on RPK, and now it's 3 versus 4. Cold looking for more shots, but he's going to get tapped out by shots. Now it's a 3-on-3. The bomb is down as well. SK cannot let go of this round.
They have to actually make this retake happen, and Paul will be able to trade out for the M4. He's got 15 bullets left, 14. Have no reload possible, Paul, and I hope you check to that, because otherwise it could get awkward for you. Well, Scream solves it. Not going to be a problem. FNX will trade with Smith, however, brings it back to a 2-on-2. But they've taken so much damage now, SK Gaming. It's all on Fur. He had the most HP, and Scream will find the headshot on him. So between Shoxy and Scream, now they're both alive, and FNX knows it. He's going to back off and try to hold on to his rifle for the next round here.
They need it. I'm not even sure if SK are going to try and force it. 2 of them can buy. They save this rifle, which obviously FNX will. Then they can have 3 rifles, maybe, and then, you know, some pistols, maybe an accent or something. If they don't,
They need to
then
pull a
that's
secret
almost
strat. They need to
handing
push
the
secret.
time for Ryan. He turns around, the great headshot coming through. Now, 1-on-1. And this could be for the whole first half. G2 already with such a great scoreline. Taco, the weight of the world is on his shoulders here. Scream, trying to make it in through the vent. 20 seconds left now. He has to either get the kill or pick up that bomb and plant it. And kill probably is a little bit more better right now, just because getting the bomb plant in when Taco is right next is going to be tricky. 10 seconds left, and Scream making his way around. There's the bomb picked up. Taco in the corner. A huge round once again.
Oh no!
That's
Cold Syrup dropping shots without
I don't know if I got that.
The ground. That is insane, but
Out of
I'm
nowhere.
not sure that's enough. I mean, that puts a smile on your face, but SK need way more than that here. They are in a 2-on-3.
I don't think I got that.
Left, and they can win this round. Maybe, just maybe, they can spark some kind of a comeback. Falling inside of the side, he's going to spot Scream coming in. Knocks him out, and a huge 1-on-1.
Yeah, this is the T-side pistol. And they're just slowly playing Scream. He looked away for a moment, and now he doesn't know. Taco went up, popped off towards the B side. Taco is going to be playing on the A side now, and this is going to change everything. Scream going to completely change up his angle. He's coming in for the back line now, and he might just catch Taco out completely here. Taco has no idea Scream has worked his way completely behind him.
Wow, great positional hit. Taco! Waiting for him. He heard the
1 minute.
For a good while there, both players had lost track of each other, and then here on the other side, going to put the spot, walks into it, and wins the fight. Taco, just not the best fight that he could have taken there, and FNX behind him couldn't even help out.
That's brutal. There's no possibility for a trade kill there. Definitely not expecting RPK to challenge, just play for the confidence. And again, these are the kind of plays that these teams need to make. They need to believe that they're going to win those duels, and RPK does it handily. There's a crossfire set up as well. Smith, it should be looking towards main. No, he's right on the edge of the smoke. But he's got that CZ up close, and so you can definitely pick this up.
Look for pop flash in there. FNX kind of needs to open up this IV position if they want to go for the A-bomb side. Otherwise, the defense is going to be a bit too much. He's waiting for a moment back here. First, pick up the bomb, and he's going to take it into white hole, suggesting that this could end up in a B push, but then they have to beat body over in brown hole, so this is still not very easy at all. FNX, he makes it around the corner. Can he catch Smith here? The timing is perfect in 1-0. Winning a fight, almost a double kill there for FNX, but not quite now. 3-on-3 with 34 seconds left. They're running into the side. Then Cold Zero. This is such a good position.
Yeah, poor communication basically on G2's part there. RPK letting that guy right through. That is so painful if you're Smiths. There's nothing you can do in that sort of scenario. But there's the flash. Cold Zero forced off the angle. Scream now will have the edge. Drops him. And it's a man advantage now. SK Gaming with that bomb planted. And this, it's exactly what happened on Nuke. This is crazy. Bird drops RPK, and now it's on Shoxy, who's got 15 HP with a crit and a dream.
Oh, now they
You're absolutely right. It is 10-5 in favor of SK for the first half on their T-side train.
Out of the site, hard position to be in. He's going to try and catch them crossing. Name was drawn. In fact, Bolt was going for the jump. Still managed to pull the kill back and get the bomb down. No kill from that IP. As a result, they're well and truly removed from the B site. Two going to rotate back toward mid and into T spawn. Got kits on all fours, so they will have time if they can find a pick early, but these rotations are going to cost them about 10 seconds of bomb down time. Good play from Get Right, walk back and they take down Lucas. That's the lurk play, trying to catch off rotations. Forrest is low, but he can play himself as a lurk martyr. I think he's going to set for exit.
Yeah, I don't think they can do anything about this. They were so far removed from that situation. They took a bit of a gamble towards the A side. He had hit at the start of the round going for the all picks there. He showed his hand towards that side of the map, and he's trying to dummy them and funnel them back towards the A side. Doesn't work out, but Get Right will do what he can towards the end of this round. Takes Steel down, but he will be losing at AK-47. This is the first round of the balls there. Pretty simple, like we said. Not much execution potential there.
Oh, he died on the
Two more
ball.
players coming down, so only Kenny survived. And the CT's taken towards long, and Bolts just walks as well towards short, helps himself with 3 frags there, and IP can't do anything about it. It all starts off Get Right, maybe being a bit overzealous there towards long. I feel like he didn't have the back when he flashes through. Thought he had 2 players available on the plate, but didn't want to counter anyone in the pit there. So it's going to be just remaining 5-1. Just trying to stay alive at this point. It's almost impossible to see exactly where he is. They're planting the bomb. At this point, he's trying to take as many players down as he can with it.
He can win. He can.
Exactly where he
Gets
is.
the guy on his right, though.
No need to overcommit, because this time, you mentioned the reset potential coming in. It's actually going to be an IP that's broken entirely. They won't be able to save the ops. one AK versus the money that they want to try and build up. Because if Forrest hits, it doesn't matter. They're going to find a way. He just a little bit too aggressive, I have to say. They get it back down to the 3 versus 3, and he gives himself up to Forrest. This lets exist almost for free at this point, rotate in toward the window, and all 3 of them are going to approach from the same position inside of the steel. Prime position underneath, so on the boxes, flashes come through, Phelps has to look away, he's lost his teammate, he's got to try and
Oh, no!
Take them both.
Just as we call out Henny there,
This shot again. Back inside of the site, as you say, staying alive is almost good enough in this because they don't have the kits. Forrest continues to get aggressive, get right, baited in, flash back out, finds the first one. Headshot as he falls down, and suddenly it's just Henny remaining. That AWP's got to be held on to. He'll wait to try and catch Forrest off, knowing that he's likely going to try and take that away from him, but that's it, round over. Map points already for NIP.
Absolutely, like I said, you could afford to be a bit loose for this
As an AWP, he's elected not to draw it out at this point in time because he's unsure of Forrest's position. Misses the jump, that's one of the harder ones in the game to do. Spot in close position, Pistol's got him on 8. Now it's fair game back and forth, and he's going to redraw the AK Forrest. Having not made that jump, tries to bait him out with the throw. That's only going to serve to commit the fact that he's still in behind the tree position and allows Henny a little bit closer. And he's gone back to the AWP despite the fact that, again, you mentioned it, he's tacked down to 8, goes wide. And I think he's got the pistol back in his hands at this point in time. He does. Desperately to wait this out. 25 seconds. Forrest has the advantage of time, but not.
They'll lose those first 2 frags. The players towards there at that point have to strike. Forrest has already pushed long lanes, locked them in
bringing out the
move. And we get to this point now where it has to be a force fight on Immortals. They need this round so we can stay alive. Interesting enough though, the Alligator is out. You all those shotgun in the hands of Get Right. You assume he'll take that towards drop down, which he has. Not going to smoke there. And we'll have a look at the buy for Immortals. Yes, okay, Forrest. Whatever. Let's take the 2 down. No problem at all. Make it 3.
Go for it. Go for the ace, Forrest. Still trying to hunt for Henny. He's got a long way to come to find. In fact, his teammates have to be quite generous to allow him to get the ace at this point to find Phelps in this as well because he's found Pit. Get right, missing a lot of shots, but thankfully the Alligator's got a lot of teeth. According to, what was that, Waterboy, that's why he's so angry. He's got all the teeth and no tooth. Yeah, that's right. I kind of messed it up because I couldn't remember the movie, which is pretty sad because I watched that a lot on buses. It seemed to be the only tape that my bus driver had.
Yeah.
But Henny's got 16 HP in a 1 versus 3.
Well, yeah, at this, we normally get super hyped for those sort of kills in Forest. Like, you get 3 months later against a force buy in the second round, but unfortunately, this doesn't really feel like it's justified right now in terms of building this one up. It is getting mowed down at every single situation and every angle they walk into. He just faces towards long game. I'm sure he flashed over as well. We didn't quite catch it, but finding 3 kills in the UMP, completely handles around by himself. Get right, found one with the auto shotgun. Henny now, like I said, 3 versus 1. There's no point in hunting. Just let him work it out for himself and walk into the crosshair. 16 HP and a decoy to work with.
Push forward as well with the Deagle. Pretty much at this point, just a formality, 21 seconds, he'll want to go down.
Shotgun and he has no help.
Immediately to that Alligator, it's going to take Henny down. It's 2 for Get Right. 3 for Forrest to start it off both on off weaponry that rewards reasonable money, so it's going to be 14 rounds now.